We stumbled in
Lay's.
Lay's.
Lay's, the iconic potato chip brand, has become a staple in snack aisles around the world. Known for its crispy, salty goodness and a wide variety of flavors, Lay's is one of the most recognizable snack brands in the world, selling billions of dollars worth of potato chips annually. Yet its founder, Herman Lay, was born into a middle-class family with no clear path to success. Growing up during the Great Depression, Herman faced numerous challenges, including losing his job at a young age. The story of how Herman Lay built this global snack empire is incredible. However, to some, the Lay's story also has its darker sides: controversies over environmental impact, labor practices, and corporate dominance. So, it's time we delve into the untold story of Lay's potato chips. It all began in 1909 when Herman Lay was born into a quiet middle-class family in Charlotte, North Carolina. His father was a bookkeeper and his mother a stay-at-home wife. Growing up, there was no clear career path for him, but what he did excel at was sales. As a young boy, he operated a soda stand for locals, which was so successful that he hired employees. This entrepreneurial instinct would serve him well later in his career. Restless during college, Herman was more interested in the art of business than studying. Keen to get involved with the world, he dropped out despite being admitted on a fully funded athletic scholarship. He headed to Sunshine Biscuits, a food company that manufactured cookies, crackers, and cereal. It looked to be the first stepping stone to a career in business, but the Great Depression struck in 1929, wiping out 24% of the workforce nationwide and cutting any remaining income in half. At the time, Lay was just 20 years old and suddenly found himself out of a job. This taught him to diversify his income and build something that would provide him with more independence. At his next job, working for the Barrett Food Company, he began his side hustle that was destined to transform the U.S. food market. Now, in Nashville, Tennessee, Herman began to experiment with a product that proved more popular than he imagined. As a traveling salesman, he made it his trademark to bring bags of potato chips to his customers, quickly earning a reputation for stocking chips in the back of his Ford Model A. He was benefiting from a recent innovation in the market: wax paper bags that kept potato chips fresh and portable. Seeing the popularity of these chips, Herman decided to gamble on himself. With over a decade in the food industry under his belt, he took out a bank loan to purchase a dealership from his former employer, renaming it H.W. Lay Distribution Co. Just a few years later, he raised $40,000 in a stock sale to purchase the entire Barrett Food Company. Despite concerns from his investors, Herman was determined to create an affordable potato chip brand that the average American could enjoy. The first Lay's chips were sold for 10 cents a packet. To stand out from competitors, Herman Lay's genius marketing came into play. Lay's became the first snack food company to advertise on television in 1944. Later, they hired the actor who played the Cowardly Lion in The Wizard of Oz as a celebrity spokesperson. The popular TV campaign, including the line, "Betcha can't eat just one," helped establish Lay's as the premier potato chip brand in America. Innovation was key to Lay's success. They were the first to offer crinkle-cut ruffled chips, which were less likely to break inside the package. By 1950, Lay's led the market for potato chips. In the early 1960s, Lay's secured the rights to a patented cooking technique developed by Joe "Spud" Murphy, owner of the Irish potato chip manufacturer Tayto. This method allowed seasoning to be added during the cooking process, retaining flavor on a mass production scale. The first two flavors released were cheese and onion and salt and vinegar, which would later become some of Lay's most in-demand products. Securing the rights for flavored potato chips helped catapult the company to a new level. By the early 1960s, H.W. Lay & Company was generating $45 million in annual sales. However, one huge competitor stood in the way of total market dominance: the Frito Company. Instead of waging a war, Herman Lay orchestrated a merger with Frito in 1961, creating Frito-Lay. This merger was a testament to Lay's business genius, keeping himself in power as CEO of the new company. The merger allowed Frito-Lay to leverage economies of scale and expand its product offerings. Soon, new products like Doritos, Funyuns, and Cheetos were added to the lineup, further solidifying the company's dominance in the snack food industry. In 1965, Herman Lay met with Pepsi-Cola CEO Don Kendall to discuss another potential merger. Lay saw that joining forces with Pepsi would consolidate power over the American market and allow for aggressive international expansion. After Lay wrote the proposal on the back of a napkin, Kendall accepted. The merger with PepsiCo provided Frito-Lay with more resources to expand internationally. Today, Frito-Lay employs 55,000 people and produces enough potatoes to reach the moon and back. In 2021, Lay's accounted for a staggering 41% of the potato chip market. Frito-Lay products occupy as much as 80% of shelf space in convenience stores, largely due to their ability to innovate new flavors. There are over 200 varieties of Lay's chips, ranging from nori seaweed to baked scallop. The company even offers up to $1 million for contestants who submit great new ideas. While Lay's has enjoyed immense success, it has also faced its share of controversies. One of the most significant issues has been the environmental impact of its production processes. Potato farming, a key component of Lay's supply chain, requires large amounts of water and pesticides, raising concerns about sustainability and environmental degradation. In addition to environmental concerns, Lay's has been scrutinized for its labor practices. Reports of poor working conditions and low wages in factories and farms have sparked debates about the ethical responsibilities of large corporations like PepsiCo. Moreover, Lay's has faced criticism for its use of additives and preservatives. While the brand markets its products as wholesome and natural, health experts have raised concerns about the high levels of sodium and artificial ingredients in some of its products. Despite these controversies, Lay's has taken steps to address some of these issues. Initiatives to reduce the environmental impact of potato farming and improve working conditions have been implemented. The brand has also introduced healthier options, such as baked and reduced fat chips, to cater to health-conscious consumers. The story of Lay's is a testament to the power of innovation, marketing, and strategic growth. From Herman Lay's humble beginnings to becoming a global snack giant, Lay's has navigated challenges and controversies to remain at the top of the snack food industry. But as Lay's continues to grow, it must address the ethical and environmental concerns that come with being a global powerhouse. The brand's future success will depend not only on its ability to innovate, but also on its commitment to sustainability and social responsibility. What do you think about Lay's journey? Is it a story of brilliant business acumen or a tale of corporate excess? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth stories.